Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome back to a new Daily Bite. There are two things that some people, if not many people, do take as serious as they do their religion. Sometimes they take it even more serious above how they take their religion. These two things are politics and entertainment. People will go uncomfortable, if not angry, when you highlight the wrongdoings of their political practices or their involvement in entertainment, especially sports, as far as Islam is concerned. 2 years ago, I wrote an article criticizing Muhammad Salah's celebration of Christmas, and I received some negative reaction to that. While we are talking Quran and Sunnah, people are reacting emotionally because we are talking sports and entertainment. So I made a video, and I will leave a link to both of which I strongly recommend that you give a watch at least to the video, and if you can, read the article as well to get a bigger image. Where does this video come in? YouTube has suggested a few videos to me that talk about Muhammad Salah participating in yoga in a Buddhist temple in Japan. Well, someone will say, well, it is just yoga. What is wrong with that? This is where there is a problem. If the Muslim does not know that yoga is a spiritual or religious ritual in the Buddhist religion, then he needs to know, because yoga is not as it is being portrayed by personal development courses and motivational speakers as being exercise, a form of exercise, meditation, and what have you. Even meditation itself is a religious ritual. In Buddhism, Muhammad Salah has been showcased as part of his team. I believe he plays for Liverpool, isn't it? His team has been on a tour to Japan, where they have programs with a temple in Japan, a Buddhist temple. Among the activities is that they perform meditation. And meditation, yoga meditation, a Muslim is not supposed to participate in it. If one does not know the seriousness of this, that is practicing shirk. And that is the worst a Muslim will do in terms of wrongdoing or committing sin. Why is it important for us to highlight this? Since you follow football, since you are into Liverpool, since Muhammad Salah is someone significant as far as his profession is concerned, most likely you can remember how Muhammad Salah started until this very moment. When Muhammad Salah started, I don't know how many years ago already, he was seen holding Quran most of the time. And that was something we all praised. That was something we all looked at with admiration. It was inspiring to young Muslims. All right. After that, gradually, Muhammad Salah started going in the wrong direction. He allowed, or he did assign, a personal coach, male coach, to train his wife to lose weight. This is the worst a Muslim man will ever do. Not only allowing his wife to be exposed to the opposite gender, but to allow a male coach to to train his wife in fitness. And then the hijab of the wife started dropping, started reducing. And then Muhammad Salah was seen celebrating Christmas from time to time. And here we are, Muhammad Salah is practicing yoga in a Buddhist temple. Like I mentioned, if someone does not know that yoga is something haram for the Muslim to practice, then here we are. Yoga is a ritual practice in the Buddhist religion. So no matter how people try to sugarcoat it to make it look like no, it is meditation. It is a ritual practice like we do in our prayers. Salah is a ritual practice in Islam. Yoga is a ritual practice in Buddhism. It cannot be easier than this to explain. All right. So one can go and do his own readings to look at the origins of yoga. Don't just look at what motivational speakers and commercial gurus say about yoga, but read about yoga from its traditional or from its original sources, and you will know for yourself. If we are saying the Muslim is not supposed to engage in Christian celebrations, what more about Buddhist practices? We are not talking about visiting a temple. We are talking about participating in the rituals of the adherents of that religion. That is what we have seen in the videos. So why are we talking about Muhammad Salah? Why are we talking about his personal life? This is the sad state of the Ummah, having to highlight the wrongdoing of an entertainer in order to caution the youth, the youngsters, of something that is affecting them knowingly or unknowingly. By right, someone in the status of Muhammad Salah is not a role model. By right, an entertainer or a comedian, an influencer with bad influence, how do they become role models for our children? Sometimes for ourselves. How do they become role models? So it is sad. It is very unfortunate that we have to talk about Muhammad Salah in order to save ourselves and our loved ones. So let us take the time to read more about yoga if anyone is still wondering, and also raise awareness. Tell our children that yoga is something that the Muslims should not participate in. That is number one. Number two, do not just blindly take anyone as a role model, especially entertainers, especially sportsmen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us what it takes to purify our dunya for the best interest of our akhirah. I will leave the link to those, the video as well as the article in the description if you are on YouTube, or in the pinned comment if you are watching this on Facebook. Until our next daily bite, I leave you in Allah's protection. See you in Jannah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.